Nosferatu's made $100 million at the box office. It's an absolute smash runaway success. Robert Eggers has entered mainstream cinema using a cult classic property. If you haven't seen it and you're still on the fence, this video is for you. I'm going to tell you if it's worth watching or not. So, Nosferatu is a derivative of a derivative of a derivative of a derivative. Originally made as a ripoff of Dracula in the 1920s, and they tried to sue the creators and even burn the movie. They tried to delete Nosferatu and burn it at the stake because it was an IP ripoff. Nevertheless, it survived, and it is a bona fide silent horror classic. It's an integral part of cinema and became actually more celebrated in cinema than Dracula, what it was based on, which is a pretty amazing phenomenon. It was followed up by Werner Herzog's momentous achievement with Klaus Kinski in 1979. Werner Herzog made one of his only fantastical films, and I'm telling you, that movie is a banger. Unfortunately, this new movie is a copy of a copy of a copy. It is toothless. It is bloodless. It's got a mustache and a dick as a replacement for any kind of originality. In my opinion, this film was a dud. I would rather watch Francis Ford Coppola's 1992 Dracula in a heartbeat. That had passion, it had verve, it had style. Mr. Eggers is an extremely talented visual stylist. He's an art director. He's able to create a mood and a tone and a vibe, and much of today's modern cinema coasts on vibes and tones and moods. In my estimation, to the detriment of cinema. So many filmmakers think that if they can just keep a flat tone, something really strong, but same all the way through, that they can make a good movie. And many film audiences will go and watch that and they'll dig it. And I get that. But for me, the film was like watching paint dry. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm going to get ripped to shreds for this. And if you haven't seen it, I urge you to go watch it anyway, because you might love it. Don't be offended. I'm not judging you if you love it. It's just not my cup of tea. I would rather on any day watch the original Nosferatu, the remake of Nosferatu, Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, and I haven't even mentioned the best one of all, Shadow of a Vampire by Elias Merhige, with Willem Dafoe in his Oscar-winning role as the actor playing Nosferatu, Max Schreck.
Did I kill some of your people, Murnau? I can't remember.
I have shots! I am the director!
Now that movie is a banger. I used to watch it over and over and over when I was learning about film when I was like 15. I just could not get enough of that movie. Willem's hamming it up. He's like on fire in that movie. Now, Of course, Willem was hired again in this remake of Nosferatu, and he's the only time that any energy shows up on screen, because I think he was allowed to do his thing, and he's a blast. But everybody else, these amazing actors, were, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I think they were just told to do some Victorian cheese. Just none of them are able to shine in this movie. I'm a big Nicholas Hoult stan, but this ain't it for him. Lily Rose Depp did some amazing gesticulations. She really put her whole body into this movie, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. She was feeling something. She was definitely moving and grooving. She probably hurt her back making this movie, and God bless her for giving it her all. Aaron Taylor Johnson, putting on that accent. I don't know if that's his real accent. He's good, but I don't know. He kind of tries too hard or something. I don't ever believe him. Although I like to kick ass. And then, the Nosferatu guy who plays all of these heavily made up characters in all these movies. He's really been typecast. He was good. Brooding. Vlad the Impaler character. But come on with the mustache and the look. I know they were trying to go for something different. He wasn't scary. He had a big dick. Great. The whole thing was just unfocused, lumbering, meandering. Like I said, like watching paint dry. The plot unfolded, or it unrolled or unraveled. The plot just happened. It was more like a paint by numbers exercise. They took all the plot points they had from the original Nosferatu and they styled it. They're like, all right, what window dressing can we put on this? What wallpaper can we put up? What trinkets can we put in the corner? What amazing costumes can we put our characters in? All the art direction, all the costuming, the filmmaking is great. The cinematography is really sturdy and solid. It's unassailable, but it's not exuberant in any way. I don't know. This movie just wasn't for me. I think you may love it. I think you may love getting lost in the texture and the sounds and the sights of that movie. But for me, I was looking forward to this, but with some apprehension. Eggers' work is part of that new generation of like bloodless stylist filmmakers who they maintain a solid tone and there's no humor to be found anywhere, and they make it through to the end with their sustained artistry, and that's it. And I find that boring. It's like, great, you made something I can't really shake a stick at, but look, I'm shaking a stick at it. I don't dig it. Everyone else loved it. You'll love it. I'm the one guy who doesn't love Nosferatu. It just made me want to go watch Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, because that has it's got something in there. There's fire, there's passion, there's heat, there's energy, there's madness. You could even go ahead and call it bad or overdone or schlocky, but you can call it something other than unassailably cool. Y'all, if you want to make unassailably cool stuff, you're gonna do great. If you want to watch that type of stuff, awesome. But I don't know. I just got my own thing where I like exuberance, I like exciting, I like mold breaking, I like, instead of taking something from the past and putting a new skin on it, I like taking something from the past and flipping it on its head, like Shadow of the Vampire did 25 years ago. So for me, this Nosferatu was regressive. It was a retread. It was content. If you disagree, tell me why in the comments. Do I need to watch this movie again? Did you watch it and you agree with me? Oh, let's be friends. I love you. Follow my Letterboxd if you want to see my little mini review. Follow my Letterboxd for all my other reviews. And like and subscribe for more of this bullshit.